Owner pottery shop, back street, clearing, waterfront. Gang leader. Yes. You need some from me? Who are you? I'm Sabato, madame. May I ask your name? I'm Joanna. There's some who know me as Joanna the maid. It's some respect, by the way. Never heard of you. Very well, you know where to find me. Oh, another gang leader. Yeah? You want some from me? Who are you? I'm Tausin. Ask around about me. I'm someone you don't want to mess with. Never heard of you. As a full co-writer, you can learn more about your artifact and its importance by talking to any order lady about the Empire's recent history. A couple of years to do that. Very Roman vibe going on here. Quite like it. Need to heal my banged up leg. Aye, sorry, I don't think I know you. I'm Asteron. I've lived all my life here working land, as do my kin. I'll mark your name. It's good to meet you. Come see me if you need anything. Aye, so who are you then? I'm Germanus, I own land around here. I speak many other people in this village. Good to meet you. Look, one thing I value is that people keep their word, so deal with me straight and I'll deal with you straight. Okay. Oh. Needs help with brigands. I may be able to do that. What type of sword do I even have? Tapered sword. I'm gonna go over here. I saw you then, yeah. I heard you may need help with a problem. Yes, we've always had trouble with bandits, but recently we've had a lot more than our share. Tales outside the town are infested. All of us are afraid to take our goods to market. Some have been murdered. People tell myself, I'm getting so desperate, maybe I'll turn bad on myself. It's bad. So you want me to hunt them down? Well, sir, you'll never get all of these outlaws, but word gets around that you took down some of the most vicious ones. Let's say 2 bands of brigands. Robbing us wouldn't seem so lucrative. Maybe the rest will go bother someone else. Do you think you can help us? That depends. How many men do you think are required to get the job done? Well, I bet even a party of 8 properly trained men, accompanied by one of your lieutenants, could handle any band they find. Give them 6 days, say. That'll make a difference. I'll hunt down 8 for you. Very good. I'll be waiting for the good news then. Once you return, I'm ready to offer a reward of 550 dinars. So make sure to defeat at least 2 bands, no more than a day's ride from here. Fussier than I was expecting. Crew troops, slightly late. Trade. Armor. Need to get something better. I'm actually mostly broke. Yeah, I can't justify on right now. Forgive me, for this may seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond Swordland is fine. So, who might you be? I'm Savatos. My name is Savatos, sir. May I ask your name? Archon, nice title. I am Zicanius of the house of Varazzo, one of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Empire. The barbarians we've slain, the glory we have won, is second to none. I am Lord of Baikanon. Is this important? I'm rather busy right now. What is Nazcat's folly? Oh, that's what some people call the Great Battle of Drak in the year 1077. Emperor Nazgûl led an army accompanied by Khergits and Asari to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Batarians, and Vatlandians. Disaster for him, he died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. Let's see. What else you can tell me about the battle? I wasn't there. I know Wukong has some thoughts about it. Must leave now. Farewell. If no one slits your throat out there, perhaps we shall meet again. We're not looking for a fight. Not am I if you surrender. Otherwise, they never take us alive. Charge. I'm feeling a little iffy on this. Okay, let's try. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to this control scheme. It's been a long time since I played this. Ooh, well done, recruits. Oh yeah, they're broke. Damn it. I am not used to this. If I had higher stats, I may be able to bullshit it out, but... better? Maybe a longer sword? Seriously, how much health do you have? Gang ho, some fish, wrapped boots, worse than what I have, some butter, tattered commoner's top, crude wooden hammer. Take it all. We fight. We're here to fight. Surrender or die. Never take us alive. Attack. Middle of the village. Some of my guys are after splitting up. No. It's just for the second. We don't have that much of a numerical advantage. I don't want them deciding to... do something silly. We'll never catch him. Maybe we should keep trying. Yeah, everything I have is better. Just send the troops. Okay, that was just the entirety of a gang. Well, that was just the single gang split up. Attack. Since we're even 11, I do have to join in.
At them!
No action dismounts. I think no, I didn't lose anyone. But actually, I could have upgraded these. So do I want infantrymen or archers? I want a mix of both, wouldn't I? 5 of each. No, I'm not recruiting any of those. Send troops. Do it. Lost 2 infantrymen. Damn it. Oh, and it already paid me back. Okay. No, that's a bit much. You have a job. Art of trade. Once he sells goods for a price above the global average. Savato. Good to meet you. Problem. Yes, it's a good problem to have, though. As you know, I doing great. Production this year has been very good, and we can no longer make a profit on the local market. I cannot, however, put together a caravan to sell it elsewhere. So I propose a very simple deal. You sell me the goods at a discount? That could work if you have the money. But if you don't, I'm willing to take a chance on you. I reckon for 50 loads of grain, you could probably find a market nearby where the buyers will pay you a total of 275. Here's my offer. I will own you the product. You sell it at whatever price you like and bring me back 275 dinars. I little doubt you can find a market where you could get a better price than this and make a profit. Seems a simple errand. Would your offer still stand if I could get someone else to do it for me? Not just anybody. The companion that has your complete trust, then I'll agree. Just make sure he's well guarded. Goods attract bandits, as I'm sure you know. I suppose 4 armed men will be enough. Fear not. I'll find the right grain mark for your grain myself. Good. You'd say I'm not taking any money up front. By not taking any money up front, I'm trusting your honesty in your ability to protect those goods. But I'm sure that trust will not be misplaced. Do you want to buy the goods yourself, or will I attain the ownership and you just keep the extra profits? I'm expecting 275 for 50 loads of produce. If I buy it right away, you can simply sell it yourself, or do whatever you wish. I'll buy it. Buyer's doing business with you. Only everyone is as honest as you. Ooh. Exceeded capacity. I think that's just going to greatly hurt movement speed. Yeah, I can actually still move. The carpenter. Dogface Simon. And Turner. Tavern District. Ooh, ransom. Is there anyone here I can recruit? A game host. Some work. Okay. Army poachers. Someone tell me. Who are you and what do you want? Merchant that own wood shop. I know your name. You recently caught some bandits. Yeah. Help with a problem. Yeah, I've got some problems. A few years ago I needed hides for my tannery and I hired some hunters. I didn't ask too many questions about where they came by the skins, they told me. Well, that was a mistake. Now they band together as a gang and trying to muss me out of the leather business. What can I do for you? Why don't you crush them? Go to Saldanis and give them a lesson they won't forget. Any other way? But don't get involved yourself. We've one new kid with companions in 19. I'll get rid of them myself. Thank you. You'll be paid well. You can also keep their illegally obtained leather. They skinned their beasts in the woods, then go into the village by midnight to stash their hides. Villagers are terrified of them, I believe. Go into the village late at night, should be able to track them down. Most poachers would probably run if they were surprised by armed men, but these are bold and desperate. Be ready for a fight. They're saying I could sell grain in over here for 11? So if I paid 250 for 50 bags, but I sold each bag for 11. No. My mind is blanked right now. It's just like I'm just a little frazzled. So I'm just gonna go with. Yeah, no, that would be fantastic. I was thinking as much, then my mind was like, no. But it was just being silly. Draught animals. I'm not sure about doing that quest. A boy runs out of the village and asks you to talk to the leader of poachers. Villagers want to avoid a fight outside their homes. Alright, negotiate. Wow, are you working with a merchant in town? So it's all fun for rich folk to trade and poach skins. But if we do it, our men come to hunt us down. Maybe we can come to an agreement. You scored 0 out of 2 points needed to succeed in this persuasion attempt. Maybe. What's there to discuss? You're not bad people. You can easily play your trade somewhere else, somewhere safe. You're just a bunch of hunters. You don't stand a good chance against us. You talk about poor folk, but you think the people here like their village turned into a nest of outlaws? You've had an agreement with the carpenter. Your word is your bond, no matter which side of the wall you're on. Flee while you can, an army's already on its way to hang you all. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll go with this one. Ineffective. I don't think so. Talk about poor folk, but you think people here like their village turned into a nest of outlaws? I see. You're in agreement with her. Your word is your bond, no matter what side of all you're on. I see. You made your point. Kind of a weird thing, but sure. Ooh, you can level up into trained archer. Sorry, but I don't think I know you. My name is Sabato. May I ask your name? I am Jimenez of the Hand. I don't move on a quarrel with you. When you walk these roads, my friend, know that nothing escapes the notice of the hidden hand. Wars and emperors come and go, but we remain. And about the Battle of Pendrak. I wasn't there. I know Lucan has some thoughts on it. Quick question. We'll discuss. Meet you. Talk again. Okay, who's Lucan? The northern third of the empire is ruled by Wukon, represents a long-standing oligarchic trend in imperial politics. It holds that strict adherence to imperial law is the best guarantee that the empire will not become a tyranny. Oligarchs like Wukon also tend to believe that only landowners can have the extensive education, experience in government, and stake in property to really understand and appreciate the law. The Senate should be supreme. See? I have to go over here. Okay, I have all the troops I can actually have right now. Keep going. May want to grab some extra horses to increase my... exactly who I want to speak to. Talk to army leader. That's close enough. Who are you? My name is Savatos, sir. Ask your name. I'm Wukon, rightful emperor of the Colradians. I'm lord of Daitima and Argoron. I always listen to a man of integrity. On the other hand, if you lack that, please do not plague me with your company. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrak? Yes, I was a junior officer and Nerites' staff. People say much about that battle that betrays a lack of understanding. Nerites and the circumstances he faced. Nerites had an obligation to avenge the Battalion attacks on our land, marched out with all the forces he could gather. The Vandians betrayed us, but that's what you expect from honorless barbarians. Fortune favored the enemy. What matters is that we did what honor required. Perhaps Nerites was rash, sending our infantry up into the hills to storm the Battalion fort, but he thought he could grab the pass quickly before the enemy had time to reinforce it. He made the other wager, and that turned out to be wrong. People say he was hesitant. I stayed with Nerites until we were forced back to our camp by the Sturgian infantry, and then fought on the battlements. Ventrue could hold them no longer. I did not see what happened to Nerites or to our banner. Arankos got us out of there and got us home. I did not respect Arankos before, but that day I saw he was worthy to be emperor. Thank you. I scout enemy garrisons. I'm not going to get involved. Let's leave now. Be on your way then. Let's hope Wukong got some valuable information that may help you understand the artifact. Yeah. They'll outpace us. Trade. There we go. They'll dramatically increase capacity and they increase movement speed. Now I'm moving at 5. Nine. But I've won with you, brigand. Give up now. Send troops. Also recruit. An Imperial Vilga recruit. Okay. They're seemingly a higher tier unit. Oh, they train into cavalry. Nice. Echoes of the hills. Me as a wanderer. God, wine here tastes like piss. Right, so who are you? My name is Avato, sir. Tell me about yourself. I'll tell you my story. You may have heard of Vladimus the Red. He preached that the heavens were getting ready to unload to rot landowners and merchant, that we had to drive them out and live pure lives, and be rewarded with a pure emperor come down from the skies. This was some 10 years ago. Well, a lot of us ran off to follow him. Some of us believed him, and some of us had debts, and some just wanted to take a lick at those that oppressed us. We built a great temple in the backcountry, out in the bush, called it the Kingdom of Truth, whipped 2 imperial detachments sent to track us down. Valadimus died. Called up to heaven, he said on his deathbed, and then we lost our way a bit. We needed food, we needed money, so our chief started collecting taxes from the villages below. Some started taking money from lords and merchants for protection of caravans, and those who grumbled, well, they started turning up dead in its dry stream beds. So I left. And a short while later, the Emperor sent a 3rd detachment, bigger than the others. That was the end of the Kingdom of Truth. My old comrades, I see them sometimes from time to time. Some in a lord's retinue, some in a cage with R for robber branded on their forehead. Heresy, rebellion, and looting are 3 intertwined serpents. Should bear that brand yourself, knave. That's how tale. I learned a few skills up in the hills. I like to follow a trail and spot an ambush. Most useful with caravaneers, so I reckon I'd probably stay ahead of the hangman. Regular job wouldn't hurt, though. If you've worked for me, we could discuss it. I can use someone like you in my company. Great. Gonna need some pay in advance, though. 599 dinars. Get any pay? Right. Here you are. Very well. I'll get my gear and join you outside. Right. So who might you be? My name is Savato, madame. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, I'll tell you my story. Pass the wine and listen close. My family had debt, so I joined the army. Guess I always liked men's work more than women's work. Legions took kill women as scouts. I was never the hidey sneaky type, so I did what it did to be in the spear line. Dressed as a man, of course. Wasn't too difficult to do. Not hard to fool men. Bound my breasts and watched where I pissed. It was easy. You'd think the voice will give it away on many other things. I know, maybe to get a lot of femboys in the Empire army. I know, it's a thing, a trope you see in a lot of things. So I know, I just want to see one where, like, all the other soldiers know, but they're like, you know what, A for effort. They just pretend not to know. Or just like, you know what, like, points for trying. I know, I'd find it funny, personally. It actually reminds me of another one where it was... I think it was meant to be set in, like, medieval era China. I'm not sure what they call it over there, but like, the medieval era is more of a European thing, but it's around equivalent time frame, I would say. But one of the characters dresses up as a guy. She's at a university pretending to be a guy, and I don't think she even... I'll be honest, I don't think she even had to bind her breasts. Like, she's not that buxom. But I think she tied up her hair at most. It's just like, her disguising as a dude wasn't that detailed. And it was just, it just kind of bugged me watching it. It was just like, does no one notice? It's just jarringly obvious. I suppose it's a Clark Kent and the like, but I don't know. There was actually a show I was watching, Cyber 6, that did that, but I guess she ended up doing a lot more. She was disguised, like, no one really saw her out when she was as herself. Her interaction with most people was as her disguised iteration. Only one guy really ever talked to her when she was in her disguise, in her normal, when she was out of this. The basic idea of Cyber 6 was, at least the cartoon, which is a lot more kid-friendly, I guess, than the comics. But basically, chick is experiment of some like Nazi scientist escapes and tries to fight against them. Takes on the name Cyber 6, but she also is this living in this town. She gets a job as a teacher in a school. She goes in disguise as a male teacher. She wears big, giant glasses. I think she changes her hairstyle. She dresses very differently. When she's in her other thing, where's this from? I think she has a hat. It's been ages since I saw it. She wears this flamboyant black outfit with a cape. It's form-fitting. You see it, Even the guy she works with doesn't realize. I think she also does something with her voice. But yeah, it just... I know, regardless. With the other show, the one I couldn't remember its name, it was set in China, I believe. Romance of Dragons or something, I can't remember. It's on Netflix. It was just always jarring to me that no one realized. I think one guy had to stumble in on her changing or something before he was like, oh! Because it's not like she was really doing much to disguise herself. She was just, like, oh, these are the robes to wear to university. Okay, I'll put them on. And that was it. It was just weird. Well, you know what happened. Great Lord Nesgitz led the legions to the debts. I was there. Syntagma didn't see the battle, was part of the route. That was the end of the army life for me. Don't care for gory handing war, it's leading me to my death, but I still like to fight. Excuse me? But yeah, basically my point was, I know. I guess it's big Clark Kenting. Sometimes it should be obvious to people, but in the moment you just completely overlook it. Like, someone was saying that some actor went into a like a restaurant. He was Superman actor, dressed in his Clark Kent outfit, and no one recognized him. He literally Clark Kent did. So, certainly that's more or less of a long-term affair, but you get my point. I guess there is a place for Clark Kenting it. But at the same time, it is just jarring, at least, to see it in a show or whatever. It just... Since it's obvious to us, it just feels really weird that no one else notices. I know some comics have gone into detail as to part of Clark Kent's disguise. Like, he deliberately like, one comic was, people were sharing around, they deliberately buys clothes that are too big for himself. He hunches over, he has... There's a whole, like, routine to him to differentiate himself between Superman and Clark Kent. Beyond just changing on and off the glasses, he puts forward a very much more meek persona. As Clark Kent, or, whatever. And that tricks people. So it's a bigger thing to it. But yeah, that other show just bugged me because she didn't really do much of a disguise. She just put on the university students' robes, and that was it. Maybe tied up her hair. But that was literally it. And it was... Somehow no one noticed. Until they walked in on her nude. Or changing, maybe. It's been too long since I watched the half of the show I watched. Others always work for brave and the resourceful. Yeah, merchants give me jobs, but I'm not sure I care much for garden caravans. I'm just sitting around and listening to boring talk about prices. You could say that I'm between jobs right now. So if by any chance you're looking to hire, well, I'm open to discussion. Use you. Give me a sec. I thought they were dancing. It's like Irish dancing. But no, they're just glitching out. Oh. Coalbiter. Apologies. Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger? My name is Savato, sir. Tell me about yourself. Again, I'm not complaining. Again, I'm kind of off today. I feel I kind of rambled there a bit. I apologize for that. But yeah, like I'm not complaining about it. It's just when there's like little to disguise effort, it's kind of jarring to me, and it's not even a big thing. It's just simply, I think it's a case of my mind looping, so I just feel, no, I didn't say that right. No, I didn't say that right. Because part of the issue with commentating by yourself is you don't have someone like, yeah, no, that makes sense. You don't have that. Even when I have that, I'm still not great sometimes. But when I'm on, just like talking here, it's just like, shit, am I making sense? Or whatever, I end up looping. But yeah, it's not like it's a big issue. It's just, it just kind of bugs me, because it's just like, it's like, Lass goes out, she wears t-shirt and jeans. No one can ID her as a woman now. Everyone thinks she's a dude. It's just, and like, she isn't even trying to talk deeper. Or she isn't doing anything. You know, she's just, and it works. It's strange. But again, like I was saying, the Superman thing, the Clark Kent thing of, well-known actor goes into a place and no one IDs him. Apparently, because he was in his Clark Kent outfit. Of course, maybe they're all just feeling like being polite that day and not hassling him. But who knows? But, like, that is a thing, Sometimes, hiding in plain sight is a thing. So, like, I'm not saying it's an indefensible writing thing. It's just, when there isn't much to it, it just ends up looking weird to me, but, You're just not facing no. What's your name, stranger? Look, friend, I'm here to drink, not talk, but if you want to know, I'll give it to you in brief. We Sturgeons have a tradition. If two people have a dispute and there's no witnesses, so it all comes down to one man's word against another. Let them settle it with swords. If one man doesn't like to fight, he can hire someone else to do the fighting. That's how it works with us. Or other people do the same because it's a good tradition. I like to fight, so I made it known that I'll fight for anyone if the price is right. Shed a little blood, make a little coin, drink it away, make a little more, all in the cause of justice. Not a bad life, eh? I guess I showed myself a bit too eager. Council stopped accepting me as a champion. Told me I sold my sword too cheaply, they say. What can I say? I have to look for other work now. Councils these days, always making changes. It's a damn shame. I like duels. Don't worry about arrows or someone coming up from behind. No, you'd stay sober for hours on end, waiting for a fight that never comes. A few minutes of trouble, bit of blood. You should give me a meal afterwards. If it worked for me, we could discuss it. Not cheap. 24. Okay, I could probably afford you, actually. Actually, no. I'm still broke. The fruits for this gang. No. I'm sure I'll be able to grab them at some other point. pool? I don't know where that is. Give up now. Attack.
At them!
Can I be honest with you? Remember, like, the point I was talking about a moment ago about the, you know, disguise thing. I'm feeling flustered over that. I'm like, I didn't make my point. Well, bloody, bloody, blah. But yeah, it's not like a large complaint to the show. I actually kind of found it funny. It was just kind of weird, like, looking back on it. It's like, no one noticed. I think Mulan even went, in the, you know, Disney cartoon went through more effort. Disney movie. I still do find it funny about the meme people are posting about Mulan, actually, about the, you know, guy she was into being disappointed that she was actually a woman, that he was actually hoping it was cute femboy.
Cut them down!
They don't seem to have a chest at the start like they do in, excuse me, Warband.
Die, you pig!
That is just rude. Whoa, resistance. Yeah, I definitely need to get throwing weapons, or increase my athletics greatly. Can't give any other orders. Everyone's already charging. I might need to get other cavalry. You know what would help? Guns. Guns. Just send the troops. Oh, good. I didn't lose anyone this time, and I took 4 prisoners. Couldn't just cut across there. Oh, are these people I can hire? Cool. That's handy. He looks very angry. Caravan ambush. Reports caravan that was supposed to arrive hasn't arrived yet. He asked someone to investigate. Svato. Got some bandits. But probably no. Fair enough. Charred. Ooh, poor choice. Not gonna level up anyone just yet. I don't have the money. Bannerlord needs access to Krios' commons. I need the money. Savato? Open a problem. A bit of dispute with Krios. Reaching purchased the right to graze cattle in nearby pastures from a landowner there. But now some of the herders are making problems. What's the problem? Came out from the bought I don't have the right to graze there. The village land can't be bought and sold like that. Look, I spent my silver. I won't get it back. Meanwhile, I can't afford to wait. Need someone to ride along with my herdsmen, and my cattle can graze one way or the other, even if it means violence. I can't just let my herd starve. Any other way? You and one of your companions with some 7 men could do the job. Either way, I'm willing to pay you 350. Sure, I can order one of my companions and 7 men to escort your herds to pasture in Krios. Appreciate it. I'll wait for the good news. They're really outpacing me. They're just legging it along. Help them. Oh, they're actually trying to kill them over it. Alright then. Attack.
Attack!
Need to actually find out what that artifact is. It's bugging me. I'm just not running into many lords. Many nobles. I suppose if I engaged in a tournament it would help. There's mountain bandits hideout here, but at least in the first game, mountain bandits were higher tier than, well, they're certainly they're higher tier than other types. Like there's looters at the base tier, forest bandits, mountain bandits, desert nomads, this kind of thing. No, that looks good. Oh well. But, I'm not sure if I'm quite able for these. Suppose I could give it a shot. Passing by the slopes of the mountain, you see an outcrop crowned with the ruins of an ancient fortress. You see armed men moving about. As you listen quietly, you hear scraps of conversation about raids, ransoms, and the best ways to waylay travelers. A lot of looters there. Attack. Yeah, this will do.
Die, dog!
That's just rude. Ooh, my athletics is now 15. Ah. Oop, whoops. Ooh. Damn it. Took some losses there. My companion went down. Nice. Maybe put on a top, yeah? See, not even these guys wanted to save you. One-handed's now up to 38. May be able to get a new trait for it. Not sure at the what level breaks it's at. Actually, I think it won't be till 50. I think it's every 25, at least early on. And again, I don't think I'll do the duel, depending on who's here. Couldn't shield upright. Yeah, sometimes they just decide to have it off to one side. These look like proper combatants. You've got quite a swat through my men there, damn you. We'll settle this one-on-one. I don't fight duels with brigands. Okay, I took losses, I've bled, but I've won. I lost an archer and an infantryman. A few got injured, but I actually managed to kill 5. Plundered 175 gold. I got the mountain bandit boss. A highwayman who's actually cavalry. 2 hillmen and a brigand. And I got a lot of loot. I got some javelins. I'll take those. And I gained a lot of charm somehow.